What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxer coming back at y'all with another one, man. We got Oscar De La Hoya taking more shots at Floyd Mayweather, bro. This is hilarious to the point to where I think these two need their own little reality show, kind of like the way Nigel Ben and Chris Eubanks Sr. had. As you can see on Oscar De La Hoya's verified Instagram account, it says, "Want to thank Eric Priest for giving me the opportunity. Promoting the best for the last 20 years is my passion. From Canelo to Floyd Mayweather to King Ryan, we all know how to build stars." And I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. That was definitely a jab at Floyd Mayweather, bro. In which, bro, obviously this weekend was the highly anticipated matchup, the mega fight, the event between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. First and foremost, let me say shout out to, well, I'll do a separate video on them. They sold over 1.4 million. This is why, you know, they showed why boxing, when the best fights the best, you get these results. But anyways, listen. So obviously, you know, Tank has come under the tutelage of Floyd Mayweather. Ryan has obviously came under the tutelage of De La Hoya. So it was almost like, you know, the rivalry re-sparked itself between Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather. Now, for y'all that don't know or that just didn't watch boxing back then, Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather do have a little history. And actually, to be honest, the whole hype for their fight was it was amazing. The build-up for their fight was dope as hell. The only thing I wish that they would have had was the whole face-off. You know, the HBO face-off, like how we well now we don't really have a face-off now. They have like what is it? Beyond the ropes or beyond. I can't remember. It's in the UK. Their version is like dope as hell. The gloves are off. That's what it's called. The gloves are off. They do that little face off. I wish that they would have done that with De La Hoya and Mayweather, but the build up was dope. The press conference was dope. The 24/7s was dope. You know, they just were really going at it, going back and forth, and Mayweather was really antagonizing Oscar De La Hoya. And then, you know, Oscar De La Hoya loses the fight. It was for his title at 154. Mayweather's first time fighting at 154. Oscar De La Hoya lost to Floyd Mayweather, and they end up selling 2.5 million pay-per-view buys. They had actually, that was the highest number for pay-per-view at that particular time. They had broke the record. That was the highest selling pay-per-view event in pay-per-view history at that time, man. That was just, it was dope. Now, obviously, with De La Hoya losing, there's been like this bitterness between De La Hoya and Mayweather. De La Hoya, you know, as he stated on his Instagram account, he stated, you know, promoting these fighters, building them. Now, I'll say this first and foremost. No, De La Hoya did not build Floyd Mayweather. Let me just go ahead and clear that out right now. No, Mayweather was built he was built with Bob Arum on Top Rank. Now, he did a partnership deal with Golden Boy, where so you can say, yes, Golden Boy did promote some of Mayweather's fights, but Floyd was never signed to Golden Boy. What it was is Floyd, they just did great business together. Floyd, so technically, in a sense, De La Hoya is not lying. He technically did promote Floyd. I mean, he promoted he promoted, I think he promoted 7 fights with Floyd Mayweather. I think that's what he promoted, like 7. I know it was the Shane Mosley. It was Shane Mosley. It was Victor Ortiz. Obviously Canelo. Well, actually, I don't know. I have to go back and I have to go back because I want to say he even worked with dude, obviously, like with Robert Guerrero and all that, because De La Hoya, the PBC used to be with Golden Boy. Like they, Al Heyman, PBC, you know, Oscar De La Hoya, they used to all be under the same umbrella or whatnot. So, I mean, technically, De La Hoya is not lying, but I don't think that he, I don't think that he built Floyd Mayweather. But obviously, actually, anybody would know that he didn't build Floyd Mayweather or whatnot, but he did promote some of Floyd's fights. But obviously, this is just a jab because of what happened this past weekend. Obviously, his fighter Ryan Garcia got stopped against Tank Davis, or quit, however you want to put it, against Tank Davis. And Floyd was pretty much trying to rub it in his face. Actually, after the fight, you can see Floyd and Tank walking. He said they were calling De La Hoya's name. De La Hoya left. He claimed that he was receiving threats and that they had to get out of there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really believe that. I think that De La Hoya is just a very a bitter person. You could tell, and he just didn't want to have to eat crow. But you know, he had to. You know, he took that L or whatnot. So, you know, now he's coming out saying, you know, we promote and we build fighters like Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that, which is just not true. Or whatever, bro. These guys, I really feel like these guys need. I would love for them to do an exhibition fight, like just to. You know, I think that would be interesting or whatnot. I don't know, but how, you know, De La Hoya is kind of big now. He got them fake abs. De La Hoya is weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, De La Hoya is a fighter, a beast. I love him. Like, De La Hoya is a fighter, didn't run from nobody, didn't duck nobody. He as a fighter was a beast. I'm not gonna deny that. But as a promoter, De La Hoya is freaking weird, bro. The dude is, you know, he has a very good backstory. But dude is done a lot of cocaine, wearing fishnets, cross-dressing, punching girls in the vajayjay, and he's like, De La Hoya is just he's a weird dude. He's not something about a spoon being up his rectum, or he's a weird dude. He's not a dude that I would just really want to be around like that. I don't know. I mean, you know, whatever it teaches on, but He's a bitter person, bro. He's been, you know, kind of he even admitted it. Even with the Mayweather versus Canelo on the All Access build-up, he even stated, like, man, I'm not gonna lie, it's like this thorn in my side that I can't get rid of for Floyd until basically, you know, somebody beats him, and I'm assuming somebody on his side, you know, like, cause Floyd beat a lot of his fighters. Like I said, like Shane Mosley, when Shane Mosley was with Golden Boy, Victor Ortiz, obviously the biggest star that Golden Boy has promoted, which was Canelo Alvarez, you know, I mean, technically aside from Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, these guys, you know. De La Hoya would visit these guys and, you know, give them a pep talk. And, you know, I remember him saying, you know, I have the blueprint on how to beat Floyd. I took it out he said he took it out the vaults, whatever, and handed it to Canelo, and, you know, or he'll, you know, I remember on 24/7 sitting by Victor Ortiz going down Floyd, kind of trash Floyd resume and saying that, you know, he's not, you know, what he, you know, thinks he is. And then let's not forget about that infamous letter he wrote to boxing saying why Floyd Mayweather is bad for boxing. Like, when he went that far as to doing that, that's when I was just like, bro, De La Hoya really seems like he's like that bitter ex-girlfriend, bro. Like, he really wants to beat Floyd, but I mean, he can't. Like, it's just crazy. Even in the situation with Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, Floyd comes out victorious between those two. You know what I'm saying? So it's like De La Hoya he's never going to be able to get over Floyd, bro. Like, this is just the history between De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather, bro. Like, Floyd, I'm going to tell you something that Floyd did that a lot of people didn't catch on to that really pissed De La Hoya off. So if you guys remember, we wanted Canelo versus Triple G bad, right? That was a fight that everybody wanted. We were saying Canelo was ducking Triple G, which at the time he was avoiding Triple G, right? We wanted, like, we were pushing for that fight. Canelo was fighting at Canelo weight. Triple G wanted to fight at 160. They just couldn't come to an agreement. All right, so finally in 2017, which was a great year for boxing. I mean, a fantastic year for boxing. I don't know though, 2023 look like it's giving 2017 a run for its money starting off, but 2017 was a great year for boxing. We finally get Canelo versus Triple G, and it was supposed to be in September of 2017. Guess what Floyd does? He puts his fight against Conor McGregor August 26th of 2017, right before Canelo versus Triple G. And obviously that fight was the bigger event, right? Like, that was funny as hell, because De La Hoya, we wanted that fight with with Triple G and Canelo so bad. We were pushing for that. Then Floyd and Conor McGregor comes up. We were pushing for Canelo versus Triple G longer than Floyd versus Conor McGregor, but they arise, and obviously they put their fight a month before theirs, which, you know, and De La Hoya, and Mayweather versus Conor McGregor goes to sell 4.4 million pay-per-view buys, and then, you know, you got Triple G next. And that's when De La Hoya wrote that letter as to why Floyd is bad for boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?